Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we are finally starting Hunter x Hunter, episode 1 and 2. I have been wanting to react to this for a long time. I actually said almost over a year ago that I was going to react to this series sometime in 2021. So I did react to it in 2021. It's just taken to the back half to do it. So sorry about that, but we're finally doing it. This show, you guys have really recommended this one like crazy. And early when I first started doing reactions, this one was brought up so many times. I've also done an opening and ending reaction, which is on the channel somewhere. Check that out if you haven't. So I'm very hyped for hyped and pumped for this show. But I also, when I go into a new show, I try to just kind of, regardless of how much it's recommended or how much good things or bad things is said about something, I try to think about it with an open slate, clean slate. Just think about it, just regardless of the hype, just think about it with an open slate. So I'm very curious on how this show's gonna go. It's a very there's I believe it's 100 and something. You guys want to tell me how many exact episodes there is? But this is going to be a longer series. It's going to be kind of a grind when it comes to I'm looking at maybe 2 to 4 a week right now. I'm not really sure on the schedule, but definitely look out for that. But if you're new to the channel and you've never been on seen any of my stuff, I've reacted to a ton of stuff. So definitely check out the playlist. Subscribe if you haven't. We're going to be doing this every week. Smash that like button, hit that notification bell so you know when these come out. I'm looking at, for Hunter x Hunter, I'm looking at about 8 a.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, but I'm not, it's going to be either 8 or 1. Those are the 2 time slots I'm looking at. So look out for those times. Make sure you have the notification just in case. Also, if you want to watch these episodes early and uncut, patreon.com/AJRich123. All the content is over on there. A bunch of stuff that I don't do on here, on top of being way ahead on One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Slime, a bunch of other shows. Definitely check that out. And Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I'm recently starting as well. All that stuff is over there. So if you want to support the channel, check that out. But I don't want to hold off any longer. Let's go ahead and start. What? Furry creature? That's some weird looking creatures. Based off the openings, it looked like a school anime. Is that not what this is? Whale Island, is that just okay? I was like, whales are not going to be people, right? Whale Island. What is this, like a quest for a JRPG or something? Catch the Lord of the Lake. God, I hate fishing minigames. The Lord of the Lake, a whale. It is Whale Island. Is the Lord of the Lake a whale? Are you guys gonna tell me this is a fishing show? It's like, surprise! You've been baited. It's a fishing show about fishing. He's got that Yu-Gi-Oh hair. Ah, okay. Not a whale. A crabfish. Those crab legs. Okay, where's my experience points, my gold, and then my woman? Where's the girl I was promised? I guess that's not enough. Oh, so it's his dad. Like father, like son. Yeah, she seems very worried. Though he is just a kid. That is one way to look at it. That's got to be the first time I've ever seen, I'm a kid and my dad abandoned me. But that's awesome because he got to do this thing that he loved, and now I want to do it. Usually as a kid, you don't think like that. Maybe as an adult, you kind of grow up and you're like, oh, okay, I know why he did whatever he did, but wow. Abandoning your kid. That's the craziest, best way I've seen taken.
仕事を俺もやってみたいんだ。
I guess like like to justify the reason why he left. It's got to be that good.
合格するから必ず合格してハンターになるから。
I get weird Dragon Ball vibes, like original Dragon Ball. Maybe it's just because he's got a kid with spiky hair with a happy attitude, but I don't know. It's also got that mood.
誓いのチュー。
Cute. A face full of love.
ありがとうミトさん。
This was a really happy beginning. I don't know why, but a lot of shows I've been watching recently does not. This is just a very cheery beginning.
世界一のハンターになるから。世界一のハンターになって。
Are you gonna try to get the One Piece too?
世界一のハンターね。なめられたもんだな。
A boat full of thugs and a guy that's reading hentai and this kid.
何やってんだカツオ。そんなんじゃ立派な船乗りにはなれねえぜ。持ってんじゃねえぞ。
What is on his nose? Or is that it?
おい。
Jesus. What the hell happened to his nose? You know what's really weird? This beginning episode is now reminding me, like, being on the ship, a kid getting bullied, and then, like, a fun-loving kid, nice kid on the boat as well. Doesn't this feel like One Piece episode 1? What the... God damn.
血が来るよ。
どうしてわかる、坊主。
だって海鶴がそう言ってる。
I guess we'd need more screaming.
ものすごくでっかい嵐が来るよ。
Wait, he could smell the storm?
匂いでわかるんだ。
I've heard of, like, smelling things from far away, but smelling a storm coming? Of course, not everything can be peaceful and nice. First half of the episode, they're like, okay, this was too nice. Got to make this way harder.
もう下ろしましょう。
バカいい。これからが面白いそこじゃねえか。
He's very happy to run right into a goddamn wave. Holy shit, he's riding on top.
まあまあの涙。
I'm the king of that.
おい、火事を変われ。全滅だこりゃ。
Well, you just rode the storm.
助けを受けようってんだから。
For some of those guys, it's probably the first time they ever rode on a ship.
あのボス。
We got a more ambitious Armin, that blonde,
な
and
るほど。ちっ
I don't even know.
悪そうなやつ。
飲んで。オレコン。私はクラピカ。
レオリオだけど。お前らなぜハンター
the other two don't look happy for being there.
親父が見せられたハンターって仕事がどんなものなの
How common is it to actually become a hunter?
白党から出てきた。
The way that guy expressed himself there. Oh, he really is known. His dad.
いいじゃん理由を話すくらい。
協調性のねえやつだな。俺は嫌なんだよ。
Why didn't you say that first then? Well, they both look like kids. You look like you're at least 30.
回避するのはたやすい。
おい、聞いてんのか。
あまりにも私の心に深く関わりすぎている。したがってここで答えることは。
なんでわかんねえのか。
Oh, it was a test?
試験はとっくに始まってんだよ。
Of course. And you both failed. Everything's a test. Just remember that.
そこで俺たちみてえのが雇われて受験者を
Weeding out the weak. Actually, that makes a ton of sense to be a test by what happened. Wait.
あの
Wait.
くたばってるようじゃこの先のハンター試験なんて到底無理だから。
They purposely go in the storm so they can weed people out? Isn't that dangerous as hell? They better be getting some goddamn risk pay because, like, you could die every time you do it just to test the people out. Are they signing waivers like, I will not get money for that? My family will not get money for this if I die just to try to, or you survive that just to get thrown off the exam. It's, yeah, Jesus.
よく考えて俺の質問に答えることだな。
だってさ、家族の生き残りだ。4年前、私の同胞を皆殺し。
賞金首ハンター志望か。
So he's got the Sasuke backstory.
一番恐れるのは、この怒りがやがて風化してしまわないかということだ。
Oh, what the? Even the red eyes? Though he seems a little bit more likable.
できない行動というものが
So matter of
入
fact.
りきらないくらいあるんだよ。
You're outmatched, bro. That does not surprise me. By the way he's acting. A girl?
3度目だぜ。表へ出な。その薄汚いクルト族の血ってオリオさんだ。
That mood changed really fast. Does he have some type of grudge against them?
その人を知りたかったら、その人が何に怒っているのか知る努力をしなさい。
This kid absorbed all that information, and this kid's gonna do fine. I was definitely not that mature as a kid. This kid's maturity level is on high charts.
こんな竜巻に巻き込まれ。大火事いっぱい。
Aren't you guys used to this by this point, though? If you do it every time to weed out the weak? Are you guys wanting to fight during this? And what's with the cool stances?
何度も言わせるなよ。てめえの方が先だ。俺から譲る気は全くねえ。
I mean, dude's got a knife. Auto death if he doesn't get grabbed? Oh. And he's doing it with the surprised look. He's flying like Peter Pan. Actually, he kind of has that look a little bit.
このボケ。俺たちがおめえの足をつかめなかったら、おめえは今頃海の木図だったんだぞ。
二人して掴んでくれたじ
それはそうだが。
I mean, they did, but did you expect them to?
ゃん。わけじゃないよ。この二人がいたから。
He was supposed to be like expendable. Isn't there always expendable people on the ship or on anything? I wouldn't have been surprised if he died in the first episode. So, surprised he's alive.
すまなかった、レオリオさん。
なんだよいきなり。水くせえ。
You were just pulling weapons on each other during a storm
木の言葉は全面
and can change that fast.
すまなかった。
いや、いいんだ。
I'm impressed. If only people could do that in regular scenarios. You were just screaming at each other and then we could just hug it out and get a beer. Doesn't always work out like that. Did they all pass then? There you go.
父親の後を追い、ハンターになるために。
Huh. Okay then. Yeah, that was a interesting beginning. It really did feel like, and I think at this point I've seen a few shows now where it's like it felt like the beginning, a combination of like the beginning of Dragon Ball, the beginning of One Piece a little bit, like some similarities, but Gon is a little bit different. Like I can't get I get the basic nice kid that's knowledgeable, that like knows things, but very, I don't even want to completely call him carefree, but his personality is a little new to me, like, because I can't get 100% a read on him. Like, he just seems like a polite kid that picks things up, but is willing to, like, it looked like he was willing to sacrifice and help him to just save that one random person he just met. Which makes me think, are you thinking where you just feel like you're expendable when you do that? Like, it's one of the, or he just, I think it was more of like, I knew you guys were there. You guys are just gonna say, you guys would save me. I guess he was just fully confident that they would. It's a very interesting personality. Same with the other guys that were introduced here. Contrast to they're very different for sure. I love making comparisons. I know it's not everybody's favorite thing when it comes comparing shows to shows, but I or like, oh, that character's kind of it's always good to kind of start at a starting point. You're like, oh yeah, that character kind of seems like we had you know, a similar background or a similar attitude, but then you figure out slowly and surely, and a lot of shows I've seen, it's like, oh yeah, that character's nothing like the other people. So I'm sure that's the way I'll feel with this show as well. I still think he needs like a tissue or something for his nose. Something's going on there, or he was punched too many times. They're so different looking. You got the business look, the adventure kid look, and then the, I guess, the fancy look.
なかなか楽しませてもらったぞ。そうだ、そのお礼と言っちゃなんだが、一つアドバイスをくれてやる。あそこを目指すがいい。試験会場への近道だ。近道？わかった。あの杉の木だね。
I wonder what the, like, how many people do they pass out of how many people that actually try it?
前の息子はいい子に育ってる。
And I wonder if he knew him personally, or is it more of like just word of mouth or just knowing him in passing? That's rich music right there. Walking into a 5-star hotel. Don't you wish there was GPSs? He was trying to give you a legit hint because of knowing your dad. He does seem very trustworthy to a fault, but would he trust, like, is it more just the people he's running into, or does he actually trust everybody he runs into? Why? Why is there always creepy looking people in alleyways doing shady shit? Oh, I guess they're just there to talk shit. Even cooler. They feel the need to have to go into a back alley so they can say that. It seems like there's a big age difference too when it comes to people that are taking this exam. So is there no, like, anybody, all shapes, sizes, and age can kind of just try for this? I mean, they're letting little kids do it, so what the frick is going on here? Is this somebody's cult? What the hell? This is part of the exam? Wait, so the entire thing is like the exam, even heading to it. This is very unorthodox. 1 plus 1 or something? Is that what this is? If you're just that stupid, you can't pass.
人のうち誰かが答えを知ってればいいんだから楽じゃない？なんなら俺が先に答えるぜ。誰だお前？港からずっと俺たちの後ろをついて別に。You would think it would be a different question, right? You wouldn't want to give them the same. Yeah, this guy did have kind of that dick face. Oh. Oh god, that's actually kind of a hard choice if you take it seriously, but you would think mother or lover? Is there a correct answer? I would say try to say both, but that's probably, yeah, I was gonna say that would be the wrong answer. Now they get, you had the easy question, now you get a hard question or something?
お前は即失格だ。ふざけんな。あんな問題人によって答えがち。猫目の坊やは気づいたようだね。
You just have to give an answer or something? Is that what it is? Just like no right answer at all?
お前の息子と娘が誘拐されて、どちらか一人しか取り戻せない。
Okay, so there's obviously no answer for this. So you just say something and you give a reason for it. That one's a little bit more. He's about to do the wrong answer by striking her. Wrong! Something that no one would ever choose. Hitting the person that's giving the test. He has done something I didn't even think was possible.
そう
Huh. I actually thought it would be one of those things where you had to force an answer. You just, as long as you gave a proper reason for it. But that one is actually worse because there's not really a reason. There's no especially you don't know them. It's just a daughter and a son. You can't really balance that at all. So it's more of just saying there is no right answer. I can't do that. Oh. What a smart kid! It was even more complicated. So the other guy took the wrong path. Wait, so does that mean the other guy failed completely? Or is he just gonna get really lost? I guess she's not mad for him about to, like, beat the crap out of her. Was he not paying attention to the entire conversation? Oh, I guess he's got that brain where once you're thinking, you're in your own little world and just kind of... I get like that sometimes. It would all be about circumstance, I guess. Because there might be times in life where that could be possible, especially, what, being a hunter. Magical beasts? Is that what we saw in, like, the intro of the episodes? All the weird looking animals? Are they all magical beasts? Oh. Oh, what the hell? Name that Pokemon! I guess those are the guys that were supposed to help you, right? You said a husband and a wife. He must be smelling things. He must use his sense of smell. I guess he can't quite do the ninja branch to branch thing. They really make that type of jump look easy in anime, I swear. Is this all part of the test too? What do the tattoos mean? Just gave him some drugs. Oh! Win-win. What? Wait, another magical beast? Must be like distinct tattoos that are on a type of creature. Maybe that's why he recognized those. This kid likes jumping off things. I swear. It should be like death jumps. What? Wait, what? What? That's not the appropriate response. God damn, his perception is fucking amazing. And he says it so he says it so like this matter of factly. Was it part of the test? Of course it was. I suspected. You had to make it seem like such a deadly situation, though. The tattoo and... They really have an advantage by moving around as a group than that, like that other guy that was by himself. They all seem to have different talents. So he barely passed. He knows he barely passed. He passed with flying colors. I like that it's showing how different they are and like the skills they each have, because they all passed differently. Okay, I was not expecting the wings. What? Should I just expect the unexpected in this show? Where is it? I mean, they said the exams started when they were on the ship going there. So wasn't that the starting line? Or is it more of just saying, hey, this is nothing. You're about to this exam's really about to kick off. I'm going to assume that's what they meant, but I'm loving the differences between how all three characters passed. They were all like good at a certain type of thing, either perceiving something, observing things of their surroundings, or just being genuinely a good guy and doing the right thing, following like what he was told to do, and then actually like healing and being the support guy, I guess. And every group needs that, right? And that's why I said like they actually work really well. I would think it would be an advantage, at least the way they are and how they can kind of semi get along, right, when it comes to this exam, because we saw that other guy do it completely wrong, smug face. I kind of felt like he was more at a disadvantage compared to these guys, where they can kind of talk to each other and do things correctly, but they're still being tested separately. And that's obvious by the way they were grading everybody, saying you passed individually and why you passed. But still, either way, they worked well together, even as individuals. Because sometimes I would think it would be an advantage to be by yourself if you don't work well with others. So if they were like, if that guy was, let's say that guy that we met earlier in the episode was in their group, and they were doing the same test or whatever, him being in the group might actually have put the other two people at a disadvantage, because he doesn't get along with people, so it could mess up the entire dynamic, even if you're testing as a solo. But I'm after 2 episodes here, I'm actually enjoying it. We got a nice little setup, but there's not like this. There's no information bombs that we're getting right in the beginning, which is actually kind of refreshing. I feel like I can kind of soak up the information pretty well. There's nothing super complicated that I can't figure out right now, so it's nice to it's letting me get to know the characters and their personalities, the way they act, the way they talk, and just the world in general, without too much stress of being like, what the fuck just happened in the first episode? What is this? What is this? What is this? Which, you know, if you're a longtime watcher of the AJ Rich channel, you know it's happened before, aka Attack on Titan, aka a ton of other shows. So this was a nice, very refreshing beginning of a series. But anyway, if you are new to the channel, definitely subscribe to the channel now. We are continuing this series. Smash the like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut over on patreon.com/AJRich123. So definitely check that out. If you haven't, helps the channel. You have a ton of stuff that's not on the YouTube channel over there. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.